please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A message from our principal.
Good morning, parents, family, friends, faculty, staff, and members of the graduating class. As principal of Hialeah High School, it is my privilege to welcome all of you to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2020. I would like to take a moment to introduce our distinguished guests participating in our commencement ceremony today. The Honorable Perla Tabares Hammond, Chair, School Board of Miami-Dade County. Alberto M. Carvalho, Superintendent, Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Jose Bueno, Region Superintendent, North Region Office. Luis Bello, Administrative Director, North Region Office. Manuel Gonzalez, Principal, Hialeah Adult Education Center, Class of 78. John J. Donahue, Principal, Henry H. Filer Middle School. Maritza M. Garcia, Principal, Meadow Lane Elementary School. Nelson L. Gonzalez, Principal, Hialeah Middle School. Christina Ravello, Principal, Palm Springs Elementary School. Carlos A. Salcedo, Principal, North Hialeah Elementary School. Ileana R. Sotolongo, Principal, Flamingo Elementary School. Miladis Torrance, Principal, May Walters Elementary School. Lisa K. Wiggins, Principal, Amelia Earhart Elementary School. Claudine Windsor, Principal, James H. Bry, J.W. Johnson Elementary School. Tiffany Davis, Assistant Principal, Hialeah High School. Eileen Rodriguez, Assistant Principal, Hialeah High School, Class of 99. Noel Sanchez, Assistant Principal, Hialeah High School. I would like to recognize the following Hialeah High T-Birds that will be joining our military. Joining the U.S. Marines, Jose Adsis, Joseph Jara Vasquez, Thomas Lopez, Carlos Cieza, Adrián Soroa, Anthony Unzueta, Gian Valladares. Joining the U.S. Army, Jesus Barquille, Thomas Cruz, Andy Diaz, Jennifer Lopez, Rodolfo Perez, Julia Rivera, Alexander Loza. Joining the U.S. Navy, Dedrick Jones. Thank you for deciding to protect our freedom. At this time, I would like to recognize all the Hialeah High teachers and staff participating here today. And thank you for being amazing during these trying times.
A message from our board member.
Greeting graduates, I wish that we could all be together today to celebrate you and your amazing achievements. As the chair of the school board of Miami-Dade County and on behalf of my esteemed colleagues on the board, it is a very special honor for me to congratulate the class of 2020 graduates. I am honored to share this joyous event with friends and families of our graduating seniors. Though we are all practicing social distancing and cannot physically be together, rest assured that each of you now and will forever be a part of the Miami-Dade County Public Schools family. Today, we celebrate just one of many important accomplishments in your lives. Your graduation signifies a milestone, the closing of one chapter and the opening of the next. I know that great things await for each and every one of you. With your diploma, you have earned the key to begin a promising and successful future. And with perseverance, imagination, and a strong work ethics, we all are confident that you will succeed. As you begin your journey in life, don't ever forget your roots. Remember the support of your parents, grandparents, relatives, and friends. Remember the education and commitment of your wonderful teachers, extraordinary principals, and devoted counselors, and never forget your alma mater. Whatever your goals, whatever profession you choose, remember to be brave. Remember how much you have overcome. Remember just how extraordinary you are. I encourage you to use your education to challenge yourself and to challenge others. You, the class of 2020, are our future and our hope. We are all very, very proud of you. My sincerest best wishes are with each and every one of you. Walk proudly, walk confidently, and remember this moment. Hold it close to your heart, for earning your diploma is just the beginning of your success. Thank you for allowing me to share the celebration of your commencement ceremony. Congratulations and best wishes in your future endeavors, and may all God bless you.
A message from our superintendent.
Congratulations to the T-Brads from Hialeah Senior High School's graduating class of 2020. Today is your day. Today is the day you have worked so hard for. The day that your parents, your grandparents, and those who have nurtured you, loved you, and watched you grow into young men and women have dreamed of. Even Abuelita is watching. Today, you become high school graduates. You'll be closing one chapter of your lives and stepping forward to the next. It is a great day. Each of you has earned the right to hold your head high, to be proud of who you are and of what you have achieved. Under different circumstances, I know we would have come together and celebrate with pomp and circumstance and dress in full academic regalia in our caps and gowns. I know that this is not how you expected your graduation ceremony to be. I know, in fact, that this is not how you expected your senior year in high school to end. And for that, I am truly sorry. But you know what? I don't stand alone, nor do you. You are a special class. You are the class of 2020. Why else would Will Smith, Ludacris, Gloria Estefan, Camila Cabello, Luis Fonsi, and so many others actually take time to celebrate you? That is why I pledge to you that as soon as we can all safely come together again, this senior class of 2020 will be honored at your school among friends and those who share in the joy of your success. This class is strong. This graduating class was born into a world rocked by 9/11, lived through tragedy, and is now graduating in the midst of a pandemic. Through all of this, you have thrived. You have been the generation that has broken down walls and raised your collective voices for change. You have embraced the values of equity, of honesty, integrity, and responsibility. You have used your voices amplified through social media to right wrongs and demand justice for all, to support each other in times of need, and to celebrate each other in times of success. Each of you is a genius in your own right. No one is here today because they did it on their own. We're all here today because someone gave you a strength. Someone helped you. Your parents, your teachers, your counselors, your friends, sometimes even strangers, have had a hand in making you the person you are, that masterpiece. In the words of another far more famous school leader, the great and wise Professor Albus Dumbledore, headmaster of Hogwarts, remember, what makes us different, what shows who we truly are, is not our abilities. What makes us who we are is our choices. So go forth. Go forth knowing that you have the skills and talent to do good things, to imagine great things. But remember, it is your will to choose right, to do right, that can lead you to do great things. So I urge you to be bold in your journey. Remember that your path at 18 will not necessarily be your path at 28 or 38. Our dreams are constantly changing, evolving, rising, and falling and changing course as we ourselves grow, learn, and change. Remember where you came from, the strong roots, the community that created you. Be fearless about who you are and the charge that you take as you live your lives, as you take strides into the unknown. Now, I know we're living in a strange time, a time of a contagious virus that has thrown a wrench into our version of normalcy. But I will tell you something that is contagious, a contagion that is the cure for so many of our world's ills. And this class has it. This class actually owns it. It is the power of love. Love is indeed contagious, just as a smile or a small act of kindness is contagious. So when this event ends, remember, each one love one, each one embrace one, each one teach one. Lean on each other and raise each other up. This is the generation that has already made history. This is the generation that will change the world for the better. You will go far. Your destiny, your dreams are infinite in scope. What you will achieve is yet unknown. Each of you is a bright and shining star. So now I send you off into the future with the wise words of that great explorer, Buzz Lightyear, who prophetically proclaimed, "To infinity and beyond." And so, to the most remarkable, incredible, intellectually superior class of 2020, we salute you. We congratulate you. We are proud of you. Congratulations. Today is your day.
A message for the class of 2020.
Good afternoon, everyone. Parents, guests, teachers, and students. Principal Sanchez, Assistant Principals Mr. Sanchez, Miss Davis, and Mrs. Rodriguez, and Superintendent Mr. Carvalho. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brianna Michelle, and I am the Senior Class President. I am honored to be given the opportunity to deliver this speech during such unprecedented times. Thank you for tuning into the virtual commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. What can I say? We are a class of firsts, including the first virtual graduation. I am more than proud of all of you who made it to this position today. There's a famous saying, and I'm sure all of you have heard at least once, and it goes, "It's not about the destination, it's the journey." That's what high school is, and that's what this situation has taught us. Many people may think it's about the day we graduate, but are all your good memories only made on the day of graduation? Some of us were officers in clubs that meant the world to us, and I'm speaking from experience, aka my band peeps. Some of us were outstanding athletes, recruited and ready to be taken to another level. Some of us have been training long and hard in hopes of one day faithfully serving our country. Some of us auditioned for the magnet program because we have an ambitious passion for the arts. Some of us learned skills that could change lives forever: nursing, coding, teaching, defending human rights. When you're older and reminiscing on memories from high school, is graduation gonna be the only thing that comes to mind? I can answer that for you. The answer is no. As a school composed of mostly, if not all, minorities, we should automatically feel compelled to rise up and prove a point. To our parents, to our teachers, to our enemies, to the people who think they have a head start in front of us, to the world, but most importantly, to ourselves. I know there are days that you've doubted yourself, because I have. You've compared yourself to people who have more advantages in private and charter schools. You've probably compared yourself to your best friend. You may have even limited your dreams by convincing yourself that your particular race or ethnicity doesn't usually make it out in the real world because they never have, so you think there's no way it would be you to break the cycle. Let me fill you in on a little secret. When I traveled to the year of 3005, I took a peek at the history books and I did a little bit of library research. Now, I didn't foresee COVID-19, but I'll tell you what I did. I saw more than half of your faces in multiple history books. I saw a whole lot of you in pictures and paintings hung up in the White House and museums. I saw movie trailers for about 20 of you. A couple of your songs were playing on the radio as some of the top hits of all time. I saw people getting dedicated awards that were under a few of your names, and I couldn't help but return and tell you about all the things I saw. I see everything that you can and will become. We are going to be the class that breaks the cycle of failure. We are going to be the generation for next generations to look at us as an example of who they draw their inspiration from. Look at all we went through this year. We are going to have our faces plastered all over history books, and not because of oppression and slavery to mankind. No, these history books are going to teach future generations how we didn't let our ancestors' past define where we would end up, how we set new world records, how we changed society for better, how we defeated COVID-19. Because if we don't do it, who will? Who will be the role models? As they say in my culture, I'm not preaching today. I know we can all agree that Hialeah High School will forever hold a special place in our hearts. I have a few teachers I would like to thank. Ms. Simone Martinez, first of all, for taking a subject that I struggled with all my life and making it seem like the easiest thing on earth. Mr. Sharp, for coming in and pushing me to be the best leader I could possibly be, even in times when I lost hope. Mrs. Reyes, Ms. Ondar, and Ms. Soto, for being the teachers I had the hardest time with, but for putting up with my mess anyway. Mr. Jenkins for letting me be his bully, Mrs. Nunez and Mrs. Martinez for always caring, and not as a teacher, but with their motherly instinct. At Hialeah, you don't just go to school, you build a family. I'm glad that I was able to be part of the T-Bread family, and I hope you all remain T-Breads for the rest of your lives. The T-Breads that never give up in a race, even with a broken leg and half a lung. Never give up on your future. You are all incredibly intelligent and incredibly talented individuals, and I know that the class of 2020 will set the standard for everyone else. I love you, alma mater. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, colleagues, and graduates of the Hialeah High class of 2020. It is my great honor to have the opportunity to address you today. As soon as I knew I would be speaking at your graduation, I started taking notes. I planned. I brainstormed, drafted and redrafted, played with similes and metaphors, and kept my eyes open for themes, all to come up with the perfect speech. I did what I taught you to do, to search the deeper parts of your mind to tell your story, and I hope to bring forth the words that would express how proud I am of this class and what a joy it has been to be your teacher. And then it happened. It was sudden, but we hoped it would be temporary. We left campus on a Friday, not knowing that it would be our last day of school. As I prepared for distance learning, a little part of me started to worry about your graduation ceremony and how it might be affected by the pandemic. Would you be able to attend your prom, grad bash? The uncertainty of the situation completely changed the trajectory of your senior year and altered all of our plans, including my plan for this speech. As teachers, we strive to give you the tools to work through adversity and adapt to change. It's okay to be concerned. It's okay to feel some confusion and some loss. But out of these feelings, you will carve out a new path for yourselves as future captains of industry, as pioneers in science and technology, as seekers of truth, of new ideas and philosophies, as educators, first responders, nurses, doctors, and so much more. You will rise to the occasion, just as you have done in the last few weeks of your senior year and during all those years of elementary and middle school when you practiced an instrument, played a sport, shared your creativity and intelligence, and enriched our lives with your brilliance. We have watched you grow into bright, inquisitive, caring young adults, shared the wins and losses, the highs and lows with you. Parents and families, I would like to take a moment to lift you up and praise you for reaching this proud milestone with your children. As an educator, I thank you for your dedication and support. You built the foundation upon which our young dreamers have ascended to this moment. Padres y familias, quisiera aprovechar este momento para darle las gracias por su apoyo y les ofrezco mis sinceras felicidades por alcanzar esta meta tan importante con sus hijos. Como maestra para el crecimiento de nuestros estudiantes y han sido imprescindibles en lograr que alcanzaran because you are the mighty Hialeah High T-Bred class of 2020 from La Ciudad que Progresa, the city of progress, and whether you stay near home or find yourself elsewhere, you will always be part of a grand legacy, united by this shared experience that definitely was not part of the plan, but not defined by it. Rather, you will emerge stronger than you ever thought you could be, moving into this next phase of your lives with courage and hope, ready to take on the world. I wish you love, strength, luck, and everything that is good in this life. Thank you, and God bless the T-Bred class of 2020.
Now, an address from your principal.
It is indeed an honor to have all of you join us for this prestigious occasion. For the faculty, this is a special day because it gives meaning to the work we do. I am extremely grateful and proud of your tireless efforts in ensuring the success of every graduate sitting here today. To our very special teachers retiring this year, Mr. Morris Legg, 37 years of service, all at Hialeah High. Mr. Phil Steve, 32 wonderful years at Hialeah High. Miss Valerie Thornton, 22 years of dedication to our district. Thank you all for your years of commitment, not only to Dade County Public Schools, but most important to the Hialeah family. We will miss you. To my dear parents, this journey started the day they came into the world and took their first breath. Never did your commitment to see them succeed ever waver. Please continue to guide them and help them as they continue to grow. Para mis queridos padres, esta jornada comenzó cuando ellos tomaron su primer aliento el día que ustedes lo trajeron a este mundo. Como padres, ustedes nunca renunciaron a este compromiso. Ellos siempre necesitarán su apoyo y amor. To the class of 2020. Graduation is such a memorable event. It's the conclusion of years of hard work and the acknowledgement of goals we established for ourselves 4 years ago when this graduating class entered our hallowed grounds. I have to say that each and every year, scholarships, school record in my tenure, one orgullo de nuestra juventud. As you walk the halls of Hialeah High, our world was changing. In 2016, we were the base. Facebook had 1.6 billion users. As you entered your sophomore year, you were excited that now you were not the new kid on the block. You were a little taller, a little older, a little wiser. Then came your junior year. Finally, you had a choice in the classes you could take. Some of you took advanced academic classes, or you took another route and took part in our culinary program with aspirations of becoming a chef, or our nursing program to help mankind. The end result was the same. You were ready for your senior year. Now you had the school at your fingertips. You ruled homecoming, autumn capers, senior brunch, and then came a global crisis that we were not prepared for. But we pushed through as the family that we are, supporting and motivating each other to make it to today. We are in the midst of a new global industrial revolution. Many of the technological changes we see today have created a growing demand in professional, scientific, and technical services. Internet publishing, wireless telecommunications, basically all computer-related industries will grow by 30%. But it's not just in these areas alone. The arts, entertainment, and hospitality, all of which will see job growth. Due to these facts, you need to be ready to place your mark in the world. The world needs more collaborators, entrepreneurs, and leaders. You are an amazing class with amazing ideas. I want you to think about the monumental changes that have taken place in our world. The 21st century is moving very fast. We can only imagine what the world will look like in 4 years when you again take the stage to graduate. It will truly be a world transformed, and you will be our new leaders. Maybe you will invent a cool new app that will make our lives so much easier. Maybe you'll have the next major medical breakthrough or find the cure for cancer. Look deep into your hearts and remember, you have been given the knowledge, you have the potential, you have the drive to make anything possible. Why? Because you're a T-bred. Take from Hialeah High the memories and confidence that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. I am looking forward to reading about your many accomplishments in the years to come. One last thing, when you make it big with that great idea, don't forget to send a little thank you check back to your alma mater. Just kidding. Good luck, class of 2020, and congratulations.
Presenting the class of 2020. Brianna Michelle, J.D. Barrio, Jacqueline Vizo, Samantha Pham, Ashley Rodriguez, Jamal Pickney, Vanessa Sid, Jadri Aritola, Anthony Barrios, Melanie Barros, Alexa Bencomo, Isaiah Scapote, Ashley Constanzia, Mariam Cueto, Eric Forteza, Cristal Garriga, Amanda Gonzalez, Evelyn Gonzalez, Talia Gonzalez, Fatima Gutierrez, Salis Leon, Elaine Morales, Jonathan Morales, Brian Navarro, Lina Perez, Michael Rodriguez, Leandro Sanchez, Oscar Trigora, Javier Trujillo, Rosana Villaverde, Nathalie Acevedo, Alan Castillo, Maria Castillo, Maria Sejas, Ashley Chavez, Paola Duran, Carlos Figueroa, Carla Fina, Liz Garcia, Emily Gomez, David Gonzalez, Marisabel Herrera, Nicole Izquierdo, Jennifer Lopez, Juliana Martinez, Aliza Medina, Kelly Navarro, Ashley Pratt, Yanir Ramirez, Emily Ruiz, Kristen Sanchez, Ashley Barona, Christopher Visa, Jesus Arake, Osmani Baster, Natalie Benitez, Emily Delgado, Lorena Delgado, Stephanie Duong, Kevin Fletcher, Yamile Lacalle, Leilikari Lemus, Emily Leon, Brandon Lobaina, Cisha Luzardo, Adriana Martin, Ian Mena Lopez, Andrew Nieves Salvat, Emily Nogara, Rosemary Ramos, Mabraya Rodriguez, Sharon Silveira, Emily Solis, Cassandra Valle, Jose Vega, Samantha Zamora, Jose Abella, Alexander Acosta, Brenda Acosta, Camila Acosta, Elaine Acosta, Ivan Acosta, Kelly Acosta, Michael Acosta, Jamie Acuna, Jerry Aguiar, Kevin Aguilar, Damon Alberto, Daniel Alcantara, Lisa Aleman, Richard Aleman, Adrian Alfonso, Albis Alfonso, Roxana Alfonso, Danny Alonso, Jaleski Alonso, Alejandro Alvarez, Daly Alvarez, O'Neill Alvarez, Stephanie Alvarez, Jason Alvarez, Kevin Alvarez Tapia, Lily Amaya, Eileen Amoro, Nicholas Anderson, Jose Areces, Leonardo Arguelles, Roxana Azuaje, Dailene Baez, Jonathan Baez, Andy Valderramos, Eddie Balsalobre, Jesus Barquier, Juliet Barrero, Kenley Barrientos, Joseph Barroso, Edward Barroso Fonsec, Cavelli Batista, Yuri Bermon, Christian Bertoli, Jose Blanco, Nayeli Blanco, Juan Blayas, Lena Bosenier, Isabella Boudet, Alan Brito, Eduardo Brito, Isaiah Brid, Lázaro Cabrera, Talia Cabrera, Jason Cabrera, Karina Cairo, Luz Marie Camejo, Greder Capote, Jonathan Cardenas, Jessica Doso, Diana Carmona, Frank Caro, Matthew Carreno, Ayla Carrillo, Sadkiel Castellanos, Bradley Castilla, Christopher Castillo, Diani Castillo, Naomis Castillo, Rocio Castillo, Manuel Castinera, Mario Cedra, Samantha Chacon, Jade Chico, Yesenia Chiroles, Melina Sotomayor, Angel Clavero, Dacia Cooper, Carlos Cordova, Jose Cortez, Alain Crespo, Frank Crespo Perdomo, Daniel Cruz, Maria Cruz, Melanie Cruz, Thomas Cruz, Gustavo Cuero Moradel, Ellie da Costa, Princess Dean, Talia Debanos, Carlos de Francisco, Bruno de Laus, Ana Delgado, Joseph Delgado, Carla Delgado, Jan Delgado, Gabriel Del Nodal, Alejandro Diaz, Andy Diaz, Barbaro Diaz, Ernesto Diaz, Hansel Diaz, Lorena Diaz, Pablo Diaz, Samantha Dimanche, Paola Dominguez Cast, Dante Dorsalus, Samuel Duarte, Marco Duran, Michael Duron, Ariana Echevarria, Julio Escalante, Yosiel Escalona, Cristian Espinosa, Chris Esteves, Giovanni Estrella, Lloyd Eugene, Kevin Exposito, Mario Falcon, Tristan Ferguson, Alexander Fernandez, Christian Ferran, Pablo Figueras, Jennifer Figueredo, Nielsen Figueroa Lara, Najeh Fisher, Ana Fleitas, Christian Flores, Angel Garcia, Anginette Fonseca, Daniel Francois, Jessica Frometa, Eileen Frontla Hernan, Talia Fuentes, Michael Fuguet, Unaizi Fust, Andres Garcia, Brian Garcia, Brian Garcia, Cristina Garcia, Daniela Garcia, Henry Garcia, Kevin Garcia, Rocio Garcia, Andrew Garviso, Juan Garzon Novillo, Brian Gatorno, Jason Gay, Yamilet George, Tyrese Golden, Joshua Gomez, Adrializ Gonzalez, Indira Gonzalez, Javier Gonzalez, Jelena Gonzalez, Jennifer Gonzalez, Monica Gonzalez, Shannon Gonzalez, William Gonzalez, Yosvani Gonzalez, Gina Gonzalez Roque, Jonathan Gordillo, Daniela Corina, Angel Guerra, Laura Guerra, Samuel Guerrier, Leobel Gutierrez, Brett Hahn, Axel Henriquez, Alexander Hernandez, Catherine Hernandez, Daniel Hernandez, Darelis Hernandez, Fernando Hernandez, Jairo Hernandez, Jasmine Hernandez, Herson Hernandez, Catherine Hernandez, Kaylee Hernandez, Luis Hernandez, Melanie Hernandez, Saul Hernandez, Silvio Hernandez, Alejandro Herrera, Ivan Herrera, Ada Hidalgo, Aliyah Hill, Torrell Hill, Jakaya Holsey, Talia Horta, Markel Ho Sang, Javier Izquierdo, Samantha Izquierdo Cruz, Joseph Jara Vasquez, Cesar Jimenez, Daily Jimenez, Diana Jimenez, Emily Jimenez, Marisdeli Jimenez, Dedrick Jones, Lauren Jones, Jonane Jordan, Ebony King, Freddie Laboriel, John Labrador, Melissa Lara, Stephanie Lavastida, Isis Leach, Brianna Lemus, Brenda Leon, Christian Leiva, Noslen Yarena, Melanie Yarena, Amanda Lopez, Anthony Lopez, Anthony Lopez, Leslie Lopez, Marius Lopez, Steve Lopez, Thomas Lopez, Christopher Lorenzo, Leslie Lozano, Angel Lugo, Yelenis Machado, Andy Macias, Samuel Macias, Sherlyn Madan, Laura Magon, Yandy Mikey, Nacy Mayo, Roberta Manigat, Brenda Macara, Yosmei Maragoto, Julio Marin, John Marrero, Melanie Marrero, Kathleen Martell, Harry Martin, Lindsay Martin, Destiny Martinez, Rebecca Martinez, Sergio Martinez, Vanessa Martinez, Jolise Martinez, Burns Maurice, Michael Mauro, Soleil Medeiros, Brandon Medina, Isabella Mendez, Racheli Mesa Boris, Damaris Miguez Varela, Oscar Miralles, Jennifer Montes de Oca, Karina Morales, Samantha Morales, Kiera Morris, Giancarlo Munoz, Jennifer Munoz, Kyla Murillo, Marisol Naranjo, Talia Negrin, Angel Novoa, Patrick Nunes, William Nunes, Zamir Nunes, Jorge Ortiz, Jennifer Pacheco, Daniela Padron, Kevin Padron, Rewal Padron, Ana Pajon, Daniel Palenzuela Dia, Christoph Palomino, Jorge Pardo, Kevin Paredes, Ulises Paretas, Rosemary Parhus, Monica Parra, Poli Pastrana, Luis Payano, Maria Paz, Victoria Pedraja, Luis Pena, Brian Perdomo, Marlene Pereira, Julian Pereira, Ana Perez, Christian Perez, Damian Perez, Isabella Perez, Lisbeth Perez, Melanie Perez, Rocio Perez, Rodolfo Perez, Vanessa Perez, Xavier Perez, Janelda Perez, Jose Puned, Jennifer Pinheiro, Omar Pinto, Raudel Plasencia, Eduardo Portal, Diana Prado, Catherine Puertas, Richard Piles, Robert Quesada, Jenhir Ketglass, Andy Quintana, Gabriel Quintero, Marian Quintosa, Brandon Kitian, Michael Ramirez, Joandy Recinos, Lianis Revolta, Ray Rainet, Johari Richardson, Ariel Rivera, Julia Rivera, Lauren Rivera, Andy Rivero, Adrian Rodriguez, Erica Rodriguez, Jamie Rodriguez, Jennifer Rodriguez, Jessica Rodriguez, Jesus Rodriguez, Jose Rodriguez, Joseph Rodriguez, Leanne Rodriguez, Natalie Rodriguez, Ryan Rodriguez, Yanni Rodriguez, Alexander Rojas, Anthony Rojas, Jennifer Rojas, Maria Lejan Rojas, Jose Romero, Talia Romero, Marlon Roque, Tyrese Roque, Alexander Rosa, Amanda Ross, Samantha Ross, Yadira Ruda, Lenisbel Ruiz, Lesmiel Ruiz, Royder Ruiz, Samantha Ruiz, Shelton Rumpf, Melanie Saborit, Melanie Sayas, Sergio Salomon, Jania Sanabria, Albert Sanchez, Jose Sanchez, Leandro Sanchez, Maria Sanchez, Mario Sanchez, Sandro Sanchez, Rosemary Sanson, Joel Santiago, Rosa Santiesteban, Priscilla Santos, Ariel Sands, Israel Sepulveda, Omar Sharif, Carlos Sierra, Adrian Soroa, Alejandro Sosa, Shamar Sparks, Nicholas Spence, Miles Stewart, Kevin Suero, Estefi Tamayo, Denise Tati, Michael Tavares, Demetri Taylor, Didier Teyes, Thomas Torralba, Angela Torres, Edgar Torres, Maria Toscano, John Turcios, Anthony Unzueta, Kevin Urbina, Jean Valladares, Sheila Vargas, Vanessa Vargas Garcia, Jean Vasconcelo, Angelina Vasquez, Alejandro Vasquez, Jennifer Vasquez, Nicole Veloz, Jennifer Verdura, Jennifer Vienes, Jason Viraseyes, Jenny Villa, Orisladis Villalonga, Jaylene Icasa, Stephanie Zambrano, Ricardo Zuleta.
Seniors, please rise. As principal of Hialeah High School, I certify that these seniors have met all of the requirements set forth by Miami-Dade County Public Schools and the state of Florida. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2020 to be graduates of Hialeah High School. I now certify you as graduates and hereby authorize you to move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Join together in singing your alma mater.